Okay. Am I audible? Am I audible to everyone? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So good morning, everyone.
Good
Welcome.
morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay. Hello. 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 Can you on your video for 5 minutes, because I have to take your attendances. Everyone must on your videos for 5 minutes. Hello. Hello. So I request you to on your video for 5 minutes to take the attendance. Okay. Then you can off your video. And one thing I need to tell you that all of you must use your actual name or roll number, whatever, university roll number. Okay. Otherwise, I will not joining you. Except your name or university roll number, no one can join my class. Okay. From the next time. Everyone switch on your video for 5 minutes because I have to take your attendances. Then we can switch off your video. For 5 minutes, you need to switch on your video. Everyone. Roll number 6, Vishnu Kumar. Roll number 6. Are you there? Roll number 6, Vishnu Kumar. Roll number 7, Tirtho. Roll number 7, Tirtho Pal Chaudhuri. Roll number 8.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Roll 9. Roll number 9, Swapnadeep.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Roll number 10, Shubhida.
Present, sir.
Okay. 11. 11. Roll number 11, Shubhankar Ghosh.
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
Shubhankar, yes. Roll number 12. Roll number 12.
Yes, sir.
Roll number 12, Shubham. Where is Shubham?
Sir.
Huh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Next, roll number 13, Shubham Gorai. Those who have already given the attendance, you may switch off your videos. Okay. Roll number 13, Shubham Gorai. Roll number 14. Roll number 14.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Roll number 15, Shubhajit Bera. Roll number 15. Roll number 15. 16. Roll number 16.
Present, sir.
Huh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes. Roll number 17. Roll number 17, Saurabh Ghosh.
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Yes. 17. 18. Roll number 18, Shayandeep. Shayandeep, roll number 18. 19, Siddhartha. Roll number 19, Siddhartha. Roll number 20, Sumit. Sumit Shekhar. Roll number 21, Shreya. 21, Shreya. 22, Shaunak. Shaunak Bose. 23, Shayandeep Gorai. Roll number 23, Shayandeep. Roll number 25, Sottopriyo. 25, Sottopriyo De. Roll number 26, Sottam Anand. 26, Sottam Anand. 27, Roshan Kumar. Roshan Kumar, 27. 29, Ritankar. 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 30, roll number 30, Ritom Maji. Ritom. Roll number 30, Ritom. 32, Rishabh. Roll number 32, Rishabh. 33, Rahul Ranjan. 34, 35. Roll number 35.
Present, sir.
Yes. 36, roll number 36. Pratiti. 36. 36, roll number 36. Pratiti. 37, Pranjali.
Present, sir. Present.
Yes. 38. 38. 39. Roll number 39.
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
Yes. Next, 40. Roll number 40. Pallavi. 40. 41. 41. Roll number 41. Indrila. 42. Nishant. Roll number 42. Nishant. 43. Nirmal.
Present, please.
44. Roll number 44.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Okay. Next, 45. Mithilesh. 45. Mithilesh. 46. Mohammad Irshad. 46. 47. Kaustubh. 48. Roll number 48. Karandeep. 48. 49. Jyotirmoy. 49. Jyotirmoy. 50. 50. Himanshu.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, 51. Ishani.
Sir, present.
52. 52. Diptendu. 52. Diptendu. 53. Roll number 53. Devjit. Devjit. 53. Devjit. Yes.
Present, sir.
Yes. 54. Devanka. 54.
অডিও জয়েন করতে পারছে না
Okay. 55. Bonosri.
Yes, sir.
Yes. 56. 56.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
57. Arnab
Sir,
Devnath.
Abhijit present.
Next, Arnab. 57. Arnab Devnath. Arnab Devnath. 57. 58. Orko. 58. Orko Mitro. 59. Oritro.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Yes. Next, 60.
Present, sir.
61. Ankit.
Hello, hello.
So
Hello.
60 present.
60 present. Okay. Next 61.
Hello,
60.
sir.
Devanka. Who is this?
Hello, sir.
Huh.
Sir, 51, sir, roll number. I was present, sir. I couldn't respond because my headphone is not
Yes,
working.
yes, yes. It is already given.
Okay, sir.
Roll number 61. 61.
ভালো
62. 62. Aniket. 63.
Present, sir.
63.
Yes, sir. Avinash.
Avinash. Avinash Sena 63. 64. Ovirupa. 64. Ovirupa. Ovirupa. Are you there? Oh, 65. Sudipto Maiti. 65. Sudipto Maiti. 66. Rishin Bose.
Present, sir. Present.
Rishin.
Yes, sir.
68. Avantika. 68.
Present,
Avantika.
sir. Present, sir.
Lateral. Tanushree. Roll number 1. Roll number 1. Tanushree.
তোমার ভিডিও অন নেই আমার তোমাকে দেখতে পাচ্ছি না অ্যাটেন্ডেন্সের জন্য
Tanushree. Okay. Next, roll number 2. Robin Shaha.
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
Roll number 3. Moinak. Lateral 3. Moinak. Moinak. Are you there? Okay, so all of you can switch
roll
off.
number 27.
20,
Sir, roll number 33.
27. Who are you? 27.
Roshan Kumar, sir. Roshan, sir.
Next,
Sir, roll 33. Rahul Ranjan.
Rahul Ranjan. Okay.
Hello, sir. Roll number 62. Aniket Maiti is facing issues with his microphone. He is present in the class. Aniket Maiti, 62.
Aniket Maiti, switch on your video. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, so everyone switch off your video. So I will start my class. So is it visible? Is this visible to everyone? The slide?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So mute yourself. And if you have any queries, I will ask you. At that time, you can unmute yourself. Okay. Okay, so this is the class of telemetry and remote control EI 701 theory paper. You have lab also. So what is the course objective of this subject? So basically there are 3 objectives. First one is to ability to understand the various telemetry systems and remote control systems in instrumentation field. Second is the ability to learn different processes, signal modulation and demodulation techniques. And the third one is to learn different communication techniques from remote place, because you need to carry out the measurement from one place to another place in this subject, in this according to this subject criteria. So you need to learn the different communication techniques so that you can link from certain remote place to another place and send the measured variable. Okay. So these are the 3 course objectives. Next, the course outcomes of this subject. There are 5 outcomes. The first one is to CO1. These are the COs. Okay, these are the COs, and you have to remember these COs for your NBA purpose. Not for this subject, for every subject there are COs, and you have to familiar with these COs so that you can understand why you need to learn this subject and how it is important to your course. So these are the course outcomes. The first one is to understand, which is CO1, is to understand the purpose of different telemetry and remote control systems in instrumentation field. Okay, you have to understand the purpose first. BT1, which represents that is the Bloom taxonomy according to NBA criteria, that is based on the Bloom taxonomy 1. So there are lots of taxonomy numerals like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So various characteristics are available, and this subject we need to map these COs to every Bloom taxonomy level. Okay, these are the labels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So certain labels we have to match with our COs. That's why it is represented in this way. The second is CO2, which is the understand the various telemetry systems, coding, and the time division multiplexing and frequency division multiplexing techniques, TDM and FDM techniques you have to understand. And also this one is matched with Bloom taxonomy level 1. Third CO3 is make use of analog and digital modulation techniques in telemetry systems. There are lots of various applications or telemetry systems where you need to implement these analog and digital modulation techniques after reading this or after familiar with these modulation techniques. One thing, those who have facing some problem and you have to disconnect oftenly, or those are not present at that time of when I am getting the attendances, so please inform me after end of this class, okay, to get this attendance if you have missed anyone. Okay, so coming to this point, which is CO4, that is the explanation about different fiber optics, that is the optical communication technique or satellite communication techniques. Those are available in this subject. Basically these are based on the fiber optics or satellite communication techniques and the different multiple access schemes like FDMA, TDMA, CDMA, and how these are related to this telemetry subject or telemetry and remote control subject. You need to explain, and which is the BT level 5, Bloom taxonomy level 5, and the CO5, which is make use of the remote control system for various industrial application purpose. Okay, so there are case studies, different case studies are available where you can use the total subject, means whatever you have learned till now you have to implement it. Okay, and that is the use of make use of remote control and telemetry systems to certain applications. So these are the COs, course outcomes, so that you can these are the outcomes after learning go through this subject. Okay, these are the various COs. This is the syllabus of MacOut, and these syllabus, these are the syllabus is divided into 4 modules. So module 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here the module 1, which is basically, you can see it here. These are the topics we need to discuss. Then module 2, where the different modulation and demodulation techniques are available. Module 3, where the TDM and FDM, this type of multiplexing techniques can be explained. And the 4th number is basically the fiber optic communication and satellite communication techniques and the case studies of different applications. Okay. So these 4 modules are divided into these categories. These are the textbooks or reference books. The first one is the Telemetry Principle, which is written by Professor Dr. D. Patronovich. second is a handbook of telemetry and remote control. So for the first book, which is available in our library, but now due to this situation you can't access the library, so that's why I will give you the notes of every topics, and also the PowerPoint slides, and the video will be uploaded in the YouTube so that you can access it anytime. Modern digital and analog communication systems by B.P. Lathi. And the fourth number is telecontrol methods and application of telemetry and remote control. And another is, do you have A.K. Swani book or J.B. Gupta, which is the measurement book? In that book, one chapter is called the telemetry. You can access that one, okay, from this time. Okay, so what is telemetry? So basically the telemetry, it is derived from two Greek terms. What is the tele and another is the metron. So tele means the remote or far off. It is a more far distance. And the metron means the measure. So actually the telemetry is the measurement of remote or far off physical variables or quantities. Now this physical variable often called as measurement. So you need to send this measurement from one portion from one site to another site which is located far, okay, or remotely located plus. So you need to transmit the variables from one position to another position. Okay, that is called the telemetry. So basically the definition of telemetry is at sites where the measurement, the physical quantity can be measured, which is called the measurement, and these are treated as signals. Okay, now these signals are required to process before being transmitted over a distance using certain links like wire links or some pneumatic links. The channels, link means the channels through which the variable can be processed. Okay, the quantity measurement can be transmitted, or some radio frequency links like air or vacuum, and then received at the end position at the receiving end for indication or for some recording purpose or for some simple display purpose. So that is called the telemetry. So you need to transmit that measurement after converting it into usable form. Then it is converted, and at the receiving end you can collect it so that it can be recorded, can be indicated, or it can be displayed. Okay, so you need some output device or display device for that purpose. So here basically 3 steps are involved. Now what is this? The first one is the converting measurement quantity into a signal, because this measurement is in another form and which is not transmitted in that actual form. So that's why you need to convert it into some electrical or pneumatic signals. Okay, and then it is transmitted that signal over a proper channel. So you need the link or channels, and then after reaching at the end point, again it reconverted to actual data for recording purpose, for displaying purpose, or for graphical analysis purpose. Okay, so it basically involves these 3 steps. Now going to the next block diagram discussion, I need to show one video about telemetry. So I need to stop my screen sharing here. Can you see this video? Hello?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir. No.
Okay.
No, sir.
Wait a minute. Now, can you see this video?
No, sir.
Not yet, sir.
No, sir.
Wait a minute. Okay, this meeting will be ended in 10 minutes. Again, you need to click on the same link which I have given to you to continue the second session. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Sir, I was not being able to connect my audio during the attendance time.
Who are you?
Sir, Devanka Salvi, roll number 54.
Yes, it's given. Attendance is
So,
given.
sir, I have connected using another cell phone.
Okay, no problem.
number
42.
42.
Yes, sir.
Roll number 42. What is your
Hello,
name?
sir.
Nishant Srivastav, sir.
Hello, sir. Sir, roll number 62. প্রবলেম হচ্ছিল নেটওয়ার্কের, তো আমি মাইক অন করতে পারিনি তখন আপনি যখন
62.
অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স নিচ্ছিলেন। হ্যাঁ স্যার, 62। হ্যাঁ স্যার,
62 is Aniket Maiti.
অনিকেত মাইতি।
It's given. It's given.
Sir, lateral 1.
Number 1, Tanushri Roy, it is given.
Sir, 12.
12 is given. Okay, leave this video.
17.
17 is given.
Hello, sir. Sir, 64.
64. What is your name?
Sir, Abhirupa Bhattacharya.
Yes. Okay. So video is not getting rightly loaded now. Okay, continue this lecture. So here is the block diagram of the telemetry system. Okay.
স্যার আমি কি অ্যাটেন্ডেন্সটা দিতে পারবো এখন?
কে তুমি?
তীর্থপাল চৌধুরী, রোল নাম্বার 7।
Roll number 7.
হ্যাঁ।
Okay. It's given.
Sir, roll number 23.
Given. Okay, now is this visible, this slide, to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is the block diagram. That is the block diagram of basic telemetry system. Now, what is this? This is the transducer part, the input side. That is the input side where the measurand can be present, and transmitter is there to transmit that variable. And here is the link or channel, middle portion, which is called the telemetry link. And on the right hand side, it is the receiving end where the output devices are present. Now the first one from this position, this transducer or sensor, which uses to convert this physical variable to be telemetered, that is the measurement part, into an electrical quantity. Okay, now this quantity in most cases is either an electrical parameter like variable resistance, inductance or capacitance, or an electrical signals like voltage or current. Now after that we need to use the signal conditioning circuits, okay, for processing this signal, where the converts this electrical output, which may or may not be a signal, of the transducer or the sensor part into an electrical signal compatible with the next element, that is the transmitter part. Also the transmitter part is available here. It is not shown in block format, but it is given here in this position, transmitter position. There must be some signal conditioning circuit as well as the transmitter part. Okay, so the incompatibility could be either in the form of the magnitude of the signal, okay, like such as parameter versus signal, like the voltage versus current or analog versus digital, etc., in this form. And the it is in the magnitude of that signal, means it is too weak to be used by the next element. That's why it is converted here, it is processed here in this position. Then the transmitter part, where the purpose of using this transmitter is to transmit the information signal, a signal containing basically the information, that is the signal which is a function of the value of the measurand. Now it is coming from the signal conditioning circuit using a suitable carrier signal to the receiving end. Now it may perform several functions like modulation, like amplification, signal conversion. So everything, means these type of functions can be performed in this position. Okay, then next, another also is multiplexing will be there if it is needed. Then the signal transmission media is used, which is called the telemetry link or channel. It is the medium actually that connects the sending or transmitting end to the receiving end, okay, over which the transmitter can transmit its output signal to this receiver, okay. Now at this site, at this position where the receiver is available, okay, here it is the receiver actually used to receive the signals coming from the transmitter located at the sending end of this telemetry system via the signal transmission medium, and recover the information from the same. Now it again, it may perform one or more functions like amplifications, like demodulation. If modulation is there, you need to perform here demodulation technique, because you need to reconvert the variable into the usable form. Or the signal conversion, again here signal conversion circuit is available. And demultiplexing, if you use here the multiplexing technique, you need to demultiplex that one to get the new actual variable. So that's why this here in this position demultiplexing can be performed. And the signal conditioner circuit is also available because it needs to process the receiver output as necessary to make it suitable to drive the given end device, okay, if it is connected here, any end device is connected here. Now the end devices are basically it appears at the end of this system, where depending on the purpose of the telemetry in the given situation, the end device may be performing certain functions like analog indications or digital display, or to store something, the value or data, you need to store it, so you need the digital storage device. Or data processing purpose, like the digital values of the measurement may be given to a data processor such as microprocessor or digital signal processor or computer, anywhere that can be used for analysis purpose. Okay, so data processing purpose. Or closed loop control purpose, like the analog or digital output of this signal conditioner circuit represents the value of the measurement, so maybe fed to an automatic controller as the feedback signal, so that it will be controlled certain application. Okay, so it is used to use for closed loop control purpose also. So that is the block diagram of the explanation of the block diagram of the telemetry system. So I have 1 minute to end this class, but you all of you must join using the same link to get the next session. Okay, within 5 minutes after ending this current session. Next, where and why is telemetry so important? Why it is required? Why it is so important? Because in two situations we can use this telemetry, where distant location of the measurement, like it uses the electrical communication for transmitting the different electrical signals, and which can be transmitted from the location of the measurement to the location of the user. So distant location of the measurement. And second situation, where inaccessibility of the measurement. Okay, in some situation what happens, the electrical output from the sensor or associated the signal conditioner cannot be accessed by the conventional method of connecting the copper wire. So that's why we need to implement this telemetry system, so that the